Alright, mail time today. So I've been excited for this to come in. Something that I've been wanting to do for a while. So let's go ahead and get this opened up and see what I got. Alright, it's the ImpulseRC low profile kit. So I'm really excited for that to come in. What I'll be upgrading with that is my Alien 5-inch, my Deadpool, and also my long range 6-inch butter quad. So yeah, I know it's an older model, but lowering these down for better center of gravity and getting them running perfectly again is going to be awesome. So I'm going to be kind of reviewing this upgrade and you guys will see exactly what it's like. So I'm excited. So it should be a pretty cool kit. I didn't know they came exactly like this, but yeah, I've been waiting for them for a while. So we'll get them open, get these things upgraded, and I'll show you every step of the way on it. So okay, along with the mail time, getting that, I also had to go ahead and get a couple other things for my Alien Slam kit to work correctly. So let's go ahead and open this up, see what I got. Can't tell it's from Get FPV. Got a couple new cameras. Went ahead and went with the Foxeer Arrow. Not my ideal choice, but kind of low on funds, so it looks like a pretty good camera for the price it was, $19.99 on Get FPV, and should be some pretty good cameras. But I had to get two of them for each one of my aliens, and damn it, my cookie's crushed. So yeah, it came through mail, so I didn't expect too much out of that. They're not really very gentle around here. So we'll go ahead and open one of these up, see what they look like. Ooh, it's got two stickers on it. There we go. Alright, instruction manual. Foxeer card. And Foxeer micro arrow. So that should fit nicely in these alien kits. Probably mounted upside down so the plug's on the bottom. But we will just have to see once we get this going. So I'm just glad that it actually did come with the lens cover. The last one, the Predator that I bought last time, did not come with one, and I do actually like to keep my caps on the cameras to keep the lens protected, so very glad that it came with that. So we will get everything set up so I can show you how that slam kit goes together. Okay, so the slammed kit is actually pretty easy to put together. It comes with everything you need inside of it. One nice thing is it does come with the two screws for the camera, so it will fit through the hole for the carbon fiber and as well as the plastic piece that it comes with inside of it too. The camera actually fits very tightly in there because you can cinch it up pretty tight, so that's not going to be really a problem that way. And all you have to do is just take off your original standoffs and put on the shorter 22mm standoffs on here, and everything fits in there great. I didn't have to change anything on it. The only thing that I did really move was the sensor for the tramp controller, and you know, I'm actually able to just put it right behind the camera now, where before I didn't actually have enough room behind it to even put anything there. So it does work out pretty well that way. that is the reason why I did have to get the Foxeer Aero camera, because the normal size cameras that I had in here, the Rotor Riot ones, the older style ones, they're just too big. They're too wide this way for this kit, so you do have to get a micro camera to actually fit for the low standoffs on here, and which is fine. It's probably time for me to upgrade this as it is anyway, but once you get the standoffs on here, even my old antenna mount for the back fits just fine. I didn't have any problems that way. It actually fits a little bit better. The cable was kind of S-shaped and down into it a little bit different, so with that on there like that, everything just fits real nice and snug, and works out pretty well. So like I said, there's not really much to change on it. I will say, just so you know, and maybe you've seen it in the videos, the screw and the camera part go forward, where on the old style everything was kind of towards the back here. So it has changed a little bit on the dimensions that way. I will have to get another stick-it skin to actually get this look on here correct again. Otherwise it's just going to be the carbon fiber for right now. But I'm excited to try this because it does actually lower the center of gravity quite a bit on the quad, and it should make for easier flipping. It should make the quad a little lighter. I'm going to test that theory out and see as well too, but it looks pretty good. I still have my antenna or my tramp positioned in the exact same place that I did before. Not a problem there. Everything's still wired up exactly the same. Nothing really hits. The only thing that does hit is the Velcro pieces here. They do actually kind of hit a little bit on the flight controller, but it's mainly just on the top bolts here is where it's hitting. So I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. It still floats in the middle pretty easy. I think it's a great upgrade for the kit, you know, and for $8, and like I said, I bought kind of the cheaper cameras. These are $20 to buy, so I had to buy 2 of them, but not that big of a deal. I can definitely get these put together again, and for basically $28 I have a low profile Alien that's basically more up to date. But I've always liked my Aliens. I love my reverb, so they're probably my favorite ones out of all the quads that I have, now that I have 10 of them altogether, which in another video I'll be showing you all my equipment. But it's definitely a good investment for this, to kind of get my Aliens up to date, so I don't have to really, you know, do anything different as far as that goes. The motors are still really good on it. Crashed this thing a couple different times, and you know, it's just been a good all-around quad. So definitely worth doing the upgrade to get it kind of into new standards. And you know, like I said, for the $28, I definitely think it's worth doing it. I will have a before and after shots of flight videos for this, so you can see if there is any actual real difference between the higher deck or the lower deck. I'm excited to see what the differences are as well too, so we'll just kind of both learn in this experience as it is. I'll give a kind of a short review afterwards, but in the meantime we'll go ahead and get this one done as well too, and I'll show you exactly, you know, how much of a difference it makes. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do what I call my Deadpool Alien, and that's just because it has the Deadpool motors on it and Deadpool stickers on the bottom of it from Stick-It Skins. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, since on the back of it I do have the LED lights and the antenna on the top. So with the shortened standoffs, I'm going to have a little bit of fun trying to get that done there. We'll go ahead and get this weighed out right now, just so you can kind of see how much the weight is with the kit and without it. I'm kind of curious myself, so let's just put this on the scale. So it looks like it's weighing 404 grams, 403 grams. Yeah, so 403 grams, just the way it is like that, and I'll weigh it again exactly the same way with the new kit on it and see how much less it weighs. Again, here's everything that comes in the kit. It does come with both of the camera standoffs. It does come with all the standoffs that you need. 22 millimeters. Comes with the 2 screws from the camera, as well as 2 of the mounting plates for it. A little short comparison of how much difference you're taking off there. Quite a bit. I will note in here too, you do have to do the same thing you did before on the Alien kit, where you have the flat part of it forward and backward, so the camera mount can fit in between it. If they're not flat on the front, the camera piece will not fit in here correctly. While I'm at it, I will go ahead and show you how this camera mount goes together. It's not too bad. So you got the small piece like this with the little indentation sticking out, and so it doesn't really matter which direction you use these, but I'm going to say that this is my right hand side. My right hand one is going to be this one with an indentation like that, so it fits forward like so. Slide it into the little groove like that, so it fits in there. Should look like that on the back side. I'm going to take one of the screws, just poke it through the little hole here, and then mount your camera up. With your 1.5 millimeter hex. Tighten it up just like that. Kind of get it roughly at the angle that you want it, and then that's one side on, just like that. So I'll do the other side. Same thing, just goes to the left hand side, should look like that. Stick the little screw in there that is supplied. Slide it through the little hole here. Stick it to the side of the camera. And again, it's a 1.5 millimeter hex. Screw it into the slot. I just kind of always put it down on the ground here like so. Just make sure it's nice and flat and flush. And tighten it down again. And that is it. So camera mount section of it's done. It's ready to go in. and bam, just like that, it's done. So got the camera in there, I got all the wiring and everything fit in there nicely. Didn't have to really do too much. I could not use the backlight on it. It was too short to fit in between here. So I put on this mount for the antenna so I'd have a little bit more room for the top plate itself. Just mainly because I didn't want the wire bent too much for the antenna. But for the most part, it turned out pretty good. And now we'll go out and test it and fly it and see how it works. But there's quite a bit of a difference there. And as far as the weight difference goes, it actually lost 20 grams. So I was pretty surprised about that. So it was 403 before, now we're at 388. So quite a bit of a difference there. Not too bad. So we'll give it a shot, see how it flies. It should fly a little bit better since it's lighter at least, and center of gravity is down, so we'll continue on with the flights. that video helps you guys make a decision on whether or not to get this kit. For the most part, I really liked it. It did make a definite change on them. This one in particular, I do have to get tuned up. The PIDs are just a little off on it. If you saw, there was just a little bit of jello and a little bit of prop wash and stuff on it. So it definitely made a difference. I could definitely feel it more. I wish I could describe the feel of it for you guys, but I can't. And this one flew very, very well. I was very impressed with the differences that I could feel in it. The flips and the rolls were more precise. The turning and stuff, it felt more robotic, kind of the style that I kind of want. So it did feel very much like my Remix. So it was nice that way. It made a huge difference in impact that way. And one thing I didn't notice before, but the reverb is actually a little taller than my slammed Alien now. So you know, that kind of makes sense why it flies a lot like the Remix, because they are very close to the same type of frame now as far as that goes. So the height and everything, they're fantastic. So yeah, like I said before, I really like my Aliens. Both the 6-inch and the 5-inch are fantastic frames, and you know, the reverb, you know, if I do buy another one, it'll probably be a 6-inch reverb. But I hope this helped you guys a lot. Just so you know, I have the sponsorship tags and stuff, but I am not sponsored by anybody at all. I did actually call and verify that I could actually use their logo in my videos, and every one of them so far have said yes. That's why I love this community. A lot of other major companies and stuff probably wouldn't even let me do that kind of thing. So, you know, Stick It Skins, he doesn't sponsor me, but he has helped me out so much. And I love the skins that I've gotten on all the different quads that I have. And, you know, every one of these have had the Stick It skins on them. And, you know, I can't thank you enough, Jeff. In conclusion to this video, you know, if you guys have any questions about any type of setups or anything that you want to see in the future, please let me know. And thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching and liking my videos. You know, any feedback is welcome, you know, good or bad. It doesn't really matter. I just like to hear what you guys think of these, and I hope I've helped a lot. So as you can see, I have other hobbies as well too, with the shelves behind me. But yeah, I don't get paid for any of this stuff, and I kind of like it that way. I'd like to be able to teach you guys and help you guys make decisions on equipment to get, which brings me to my next video that I'm going to be doing, which will be the equipment that I have and the equipment that I use. So it's not, you know, full recommendation on all this stuff. I'll let you know what I like and dislike about everything, but just so you guys know what I use and what I like so far in this hobby. So thank you guys again. Like, subscribe, share it, you know, let me help other people. That's what I'm here for. So thank you guys, and goodbye.